Hello and welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, a library refresh project is completed and the Aspen Hill community is enjoying new amenities at this gathering place. Plus, MCPS holds its annual drive for supplies. And later, you know we're in the midst of summer when these flowers bloom. We'll take you to a sunflower field right here in Montgomery County. But first, the Montgomery County Council's Public Safety Committee met this week with police and prosecutors to discuss crime and gang activity. Although crime is down, State's Attorney John McCarthy reported that the county has had 18 gang-related homicides in the last 2 years. After the meeting, County Council member Mark Elrich, who chairs the committee, talked about addressing the problem of gang violence.
I think the public should take away that we're aware of a growing problem and we absolutely intend to respond to a growing problem, and that the departments are going to bring forward plans. And I think you heard pretty unanimous, clear support for flexing our efforts into a different direction given the emerging and changing problem we're dealing with.
Now, save the date, local communities in Montgomery County will celebrate National Night Out on Tuesday, August 1st. This annual event is designed to generate neighborhood support and participation in crime prevention efforts and to enhance police and community relations. You can find a list of local celebrations at montgomerycountymd.gov/police. After 8 months of closure, the Aspen Hill Library is now open. A $1.2 million investment has given the library a new face, and community members came out in force for the official opening.
And all the support from the Friends of the Library and all of those who made this possible. This is a refresh, but a re-beginning of a terrific, terrific library here in Aspen Hill for the residents of this community. So we're going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cut.
It was not only the reopening of this library branch, but also the last ribbon-cutting ceremony for MCPL Director Parker Hamilton, who is retiring.
I want to thank our technology management staff. I want to thank our digital services team, the Department of Technology Services, and all the staff within the library system who came together to help us reopen this library.
It was her idea to have a refreshed approach to modernize many of the county's libraries. Instead of a full renovation, a smaller investment to get updates and stay in good repair. This is the 4th library to undergo the new refresh program.
But it really turned out quite well. And so I want to thank Parker for her leadership, her strategy. Not only is this something that is helpful for Montgomery County, but this refresh idea now, we have won a national award for this initiative. And we have built and remodeled libraries all over the county.
Improvements include new circulation and information desks, new carpeting, flooring, and paint, collaboration rooms, renovations to the restrooms, reorganization of shelving, more books for children, and 88 improvements to the parking lot.
But I'm here to say that there's Friends of the Library, there's a formal group, but I am truly a friend of the library. I grew up 2 doors from a library. And I can tell you, in those days, you went there for reference books and encyclopedias and everything else. Today, the world has changed, and obviously libraries have changed with it, and for the very positive. But inside a library, we have it all. You have the references, you have the fiction, you have people. You can actually sit in an armchair and visit a foreign land.
The refresh cost was $1.2 million. The Aspen Hill Library is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays until 6, and Sundays 1 to 5 p.m. For more information on the library system, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/library. After less than 2 years of construction, the Kemp Mill Urban Park is now finished and reopened for residents. Officials recently held a grand opening celebration where a large crowd was on hand for the festivities. Susan Kennedy reports.
Dozens of officials and residents were on hand for the official opening of the Kemp Mill Urban Park. It's a welcome upgrade to this Down County community. The park was originally opened in the late 1960s and hasn't been updated since.
It's just really gratifying to see the community out here enjoying. You see all ages, from very young children to grandparents. It's great that it's accessible as well. It already feels like really the magnet, the cohesiveness of this community is here.
The park is located at the corner of Arcola Avenue and Lamberton Drive in the Kemp Mill neighborhood in Wheaton. The renovation incorporated innovative design and landscaping elements beneficial to the environment. The upgrades include new playground equipment, more than 10,000 plants, and a new pond that planners promised they would keep in the project.
We ended up with a clay-lined pond instead of the concrete pond that was there before, and we installed a bunch of features, and we designed it in such a way that we significantly reduced the Canada goose population, which had become a real nuisance in the park before.
The total cost of the renovation was $5.8 million, with the state contributing just over $1 million. State officials, along with council members Hans Reamer,
wow, I would just love to come here on a regular basis with my kids.
George Leventhal,
Kemp Mill is a really special community.
And Nancy Florine were also on hand for the unveiling.
And that's what makes Montgomery County great, isn't it? It's because you really make a difference and you help us make things better. So I want to thank you all for being here and being part of a great new beginning for this really tremendous park.
And of course, residents of all ages came out to show their appreciation of this cutting-edge makeover.
We really love the slide. We would drive by when they were making it, and it was just, the kids were so excited. I have two older boys, ages 6 and 8, and they've just been having a blast going up the netting and going down the slide. I would look at it and think, oh my gosh, that looks like the scariest thing, but they're having the best time on it. So I got to try it myself and see if I like it.
The Kemp Mill Urban Park is located at 1200 Arcola Avenue and is open 7 days a week from sunrise to sunset. In Wheaton, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Coming up next on County Report This Week, the county's outdoor pool in Poolesville has a new name. And we sit down with the mayor of the city of Rockville to chat about her new leadership roles. These stories and more when we come back.
Here's your chance to save money and help the environment. Bring your reusable bag when you shop and you'll save 5 cents for every store bag you don't need. Retailers in Montgomery County charge 5 cents for the plastic or paper bags they provide. Why? Because plastic bags are the biggest single source of stream and waterway litter, causing pollution and flooding. And every year, Montgomery County spends $3 million on cleanup. So do yourself and the environment a favor. Bring your reusable bag when you shop. You'll fight litter and keep the change.
It's time to party with the animals at the 69th Annual Montgomery County Fair, August 11th through the 19th at the Fairgrounds in Gaithersburg. Enjoy the new spectacular carnival rides, amazing animal and agricultural displays, incredible food from around the globe, and great grandstand attractions, including Monster Truck Madness, Demolition Derby, and Tractor Pull. Admission is only $10 with an advance online purchase, and kids 11 and under are free every day. Log on to mcagfair.com for details and information.
Are you sure they can recycle us, Clamshell?
Hey, Dome, we're on the new recycling postcard.
I can't wait to make a new start. Maybe I'll be a red carpet at a big premiere.
And I'll get to paint the White House.
Shh, here he comes.
Now you can recycle more plastics in Montgomery County, including #1 PET plastics such as clamshells, deli containers, trays, lids, domes, and cups.
We're in!
For more information on recycling, contact the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311. The wait is over. Recycle more plastics today.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Dozens of wounded warriors and military personnel gather at the Fisher House in Bethesda for a special flag passing ceremony between the United States and Canada. My MC Media's Mitty Hicks tells us why.
A tragic boating accident in 2015 is why Christy Wise, a pilot in the U.S. Air Force, had her right leg amputated above the knee.
And I have a lot of prosthetic legs. Luckily, I have about 5, and they all have names. So this is Xena, Warrior Princess.
a name she chose to encourage her to get back in the Air Force.
You know, the first thing that happens when you lose a leg is you think everything's going to change. And then being a part of Warrior Games and Invictus Games showed me that, yeah, it's going to be different, but it doesn't have to change. I'm still an athlete. I'm still capable of anything I put my mind to.
Invictus Games is an international competition that uses the power of adaptive sports to help wounded warriors from around the world on their journey to recovery. Dozens of military personnel from around the world gathered at the Fisher House in Bethesda for a special flag-passing ceremony.
In honor of the United States, we would like to give you all the flag.
Since the games were held in Orlando in 2016, Team USA passed the flag along with the responsibility of shedding the light on the unconquerable spirit of wounded warriors to Team Canada, who will host the 2017 Games in Toronto.
My desire was to use adaptive sport to serve again. I got injured in 2007. I used sport a lot to redeploy 2 years later to Afghanistan. So for me, I found early on it was a key to my rehabilitation.
There will be more than 500 injured soldiers from 17 countries for this year's Games. As for Christy, she wants her story to inspire those who feel there is no more hope.
Very early on in my rehab, he told me, don't for 1 second long for what you were, but recklessly pursue what you can become.
In Bethesda, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
She passed away at the ripe age of 21, and this week, County Executive Ike Leggett honored her dedication and hard work. The Western County Outdoor Pool has a new name honoring Sarah E. Auer, who served as a swim coach for the Poolesville Piranhas swim team and the Rockville Montgomery Swim Club. Sarah was an accomplished swimmer. At age 17, she became the head coach for over 200 swimmers who competed for the Poolesville Piranhas. In December 2002, Sarah was killed in an automobile accident on her way to her coaching job. Sarah's parents and 2 siblings joined the executive for the pool renaming ceremony. The Sarah E. Auer Western County Outdoor Pool is located on Fisher Avenue in Poolesville. For more information, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/rec. Rockville's mayor has been elected to a couple of key leadership roles in Maryland. Rockville 11's Clifford Cumber interviewed the mayor, and he has this.
The business of Rockville goes far beyond city limits, and the mayor and council are making sure Rockville is represented when it comes to legislative decisions in Maryland. Rockville's Mayor Bridget Donald Newton holds key positions in 2 organizations that help solidify Rockville's voice in Maryland's legislative process. Rock 11 Now Weekly caught up with the mayor to talk about her recent election as chairman of the National Capital Region Transportation Planning Board, or TPB, and being president-elect for the Maryland Municipal League.
My job will be to not just represent Rockville, Montgomery County, but the entire state. We are an economic engine for the state, this region is, not just Rockville, but others, and working together, being collaborative about those initiatives and pieces of legislation that impact citizens, our taxes, things that we're doing in the state. As chair of the Transportation Planning Board, it's been my objective to continue the COG focus on regional thinking. And, you know, it's wonderful to think about Rockville as Rockville and part of Montgomery County and whatnot, but we're a 3-state region here, and we need to all work together, Virginia, the district, and Maryland, on transportation issues that face all of our citizens, businesses. We formed a task force, long-range task force, and we've been working diligently to come up with 10 programs, projects, or policies that we would like to recommend to the full board for acceptance to go forward into deeper study.
For more information on the Maryland Municipal League, head to mdmunicipal.org. And for information on the National Capital Region Transportation Planning Board, head to mwcog.org/TPB.
Coming up next on County Report This Week, we take you to the stage performance of Chautauqua at Montgomery College. And families in need were recipients of school supplies thanks to the MCPS annual drive for donated supplies. Stay with us. County Report This Week. We'll be right back.
Interested in career success? Get to Montgomery College and we'll get you going. You can earn an associate's degree in only 2 years. With 3 campuses, award-winning faculty, and multiple online learning opportunities, Montgomery College will empower you to set your course and succeed. Want to pursue a bachelor's degree? If you start at MC, you can save 1/3 on total tuition costs of a 4-year program. Apply today.
The safety of all who visit and work at the Council Office Building is of the utmost importance. Beginning this summer, the Council Office Building will have new security measures in place for your safety. All visitors will enter the building at one of 2 designated entrances. One is located on 100 Maryland Avenue near the cafeteria, and the other will be next to the first floor auditorium near the parking garage. All visitors will pass through a metal detector. Handheld items such as bags, briefcases, cell phones, containers, laptop computers, and purses will pass through an X-ray machine. Individuals who are unable to go through the metal detector will be screened by security personnel using a handheld electronic wand. If you have health issues that prevent you from passing through a metal detector or coming in close contact with an X-ray machine, please alert security personnel. At the screening stations, security personnel will ask you to empty all metal objects, such as coins, cell phones, and keys from your pockets into a small basket. You will not be asked to remove your belt, coat, jacket, shoes, or watch. Screening stations will be in operation from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., Monday through Friday, and 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekends and holidays. Public access to the Council Office Building will not be available outside of these hours.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. History came alive once again at the annual Chautauqua program held at Montgomery College Germantown campus. This year's theme was Voices from the Great War. Here are some highlights from the 3 nights of performances.
Let me say that it's always easier to speak in hindsight when one is not being shot at about what is a proper decision. It is easier when one is not assigning tens of thousands of men to go to their death. It is easier at a different time to perhaps make the proper decision.
As I have traveled across this country, mothers who lost their sons in France have come to me, taken my hand, shed tears upon it. More than that, they've added, God bless you, Mr. President. Why, my fellow citizens, should they pray God to bless me? I advised the Congress of the United States to create the situation that led to the death of their sons. I ordered their sons overseas.
Only a few, about 20,000, were allowed to fight, and they were not allowed to fight in combat under the American flag. Those soldiers under the American flag were there as stevedores and laborers and chefs and cooks, in fact, slaves. But the ones who fought valiantly, bravely, and they won the Croix de Guerre from France. And so in February, they were marching up Fifth Avenue, the 369th. They called them the Harlem Hell Fighters, and they were marching and celebrating. 250,000 people lined the streets, celebrating their victory, where just a small number of those who were allowed in the combat had shown themselves brave.
MCPS held its Drive for Supplies event, an annual summer event that provides free school supplies to families and nonprofit organizations. MCPS TV was there.
Families, school staff, and nonprofit organizations such as the Salvation Army
picked up free school supplies at the annual Drive for Supplies celebration on Monday, July 17th.
This is the 18th annual Drive for Supplies celebration, and this benefits Montgomery County in many ways.
Drive for Supplies is a partnership between MCPS and Learn Shop Incorporated, a nonprofit organization based in Wheaton. In the last 15 years, the partnership has collected and distributed over 91 tons of supplies.
And when we look at all of the school supplies that are sitting here, all of those things represent the potential of students to learn, grow, develop, understand, and become strong, independent members of our community who both benefit from the community and who contribute to the community.
More than 4,400 pounds of new and gently used school supplies were gathered by MCPS students and staff as they cleaned out lockers, desks, and closets at the end of this school year. Student volunteers then sorted and organized the supplies at Richard Montgomery High School so families and organizations could take what they needed today.
For disadvantaged communities, school supplies are so important, especially when they're being distributed for free at no expense like we're doing.
And so it is through these organizations like Drive for Supplies where we can provide these materials for students so they can be ready and prepared on the first day of school. I'm very confident that we can double the size of this program by this time next year.
Community organizations use the supplies they gathered today for educational programs that they offer to county families.
I was excited to hear that they might be expanding this because it would be wonderful if this model was employed in other school systems. I can come in with my list that says the Montgomery County Salvation Army would like 20 sets of crayons, and I can look for 20 sets of crayons because they're all there, they're organized.
I think it's a terrific opportunity for students to understand that what we do in life makes a difference.
MCPS is raising funds to purchase backpacks filled with school supplies for students in need. For just $10, you can provide a student in need with a backpack filled with school supplies for the 2017-2018 school year. Last year, thanks to the generous donations of MCPS parents, staff, and community members, the district was able to provide nearly 18,000 backpacks to students. We're hoping to serve even more students this year. For more information or to donate, go to montgomeryschools.md.org. Coming up next on County Report this week, it is summertime and this annual flower show attracts thousands. Plus, are you ready for another summer attraction? The Montgomery County Agricultural Fair is just around the corner. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going. Recycle more now.
Swimming can be a great way to stay cool and beat the summer heat. Hi, I'm Gabe Albernaz, Director of the Montgomery County Recreation Department, and I'd like to ask you to be our partner in making this a safe summer. Drowning is a leading cause of accidental deaths in children, but drowning can be avoided. By following a few important rules, we can ensure that our children are safe at the pools. Regardless of swimming ability, children should never be unsupervised, even with lifeguards. There is no substitution for adult supervision. Minimize distractions such as cell phones. Drowning can happen in minutes. If you have to leave the pool for any reason, you need to take your children with you. Inflatable swimming aids such as floaties and noodles are not life safety devices. Do not substitute these for supervision either. By working together, we can make sure we are all safe at the pool this summer.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Every summer, nature lovers, photographers, and artists head for Poolesville to walk among acres of sunflowers. Maryland's Department of Natural Resources plants the flowers each year in the McKee-Beschers Wildlife Management Area. My MCPD's Phyllis Armstrong reports on the joy the sunflowers give some Montgomery County residents.
Close up and personal.
Sunflowers posing with their faces to the sun.
They're very sunny and happy.
Row after row of yellow flowers make perfect pictures for photographer Valerie Mayer.
I like to do the close-ups and kind of the abstract, the textures that you find in nature.
As you look at the field right now, you can see they're all facing one direction. And they'll follow the path of the sun then through the day.
There are 8 sunflower fields covering more than 40 acres along Hunting Quarter Road and River Road.
The fact that there's just acres of sunflowers planted like this is really beautiful.
Maryland's Department of Natural Resources does have one request. When you come out to take pictures or stroll through the fields, please don't cut the sunflowers, also grown for the bees, birds, and other wildlife to enjoy.
In just a few weeks, the Montgomery County Agricultural Fair returns to the fairgrounds in Gaithersburg. The gates are open from August 11th through the 19th, and at this popular family fun event, you can experience all kinds of entertainment, livestock, rides, food, and exhibits. You can find everything you need to know about your visit to the fair by visiting the fair's website at mcagfair.com. If you're looking for something to do this week, the Wings of Fancy Butterfly exhibit is open for visitors at Brookside Gardens, where staffers are also sharing some tips for growing your own container butterfly garden. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Kathy Stevens, and I'm here at Wings of Fancy, the live butterfly and caterpillar exhibit at Brookside Gardens. And we just finished planting a butterfly container workshop in an effort to teach people about how to support the entire life cycle of the butterfly. It's very important to have a place for butterflies to lay their eggs. We call these kinds of plants caterpillar food plants. Parsley is the caterpillar food plant for black swallowtails, and monarchs will lay their eggs on this tropical milkweed. By giving butterflies a place to lay their eggs and plants to feed their caterpillars, we'll have lots of caterpillars, which are a very important food source for local songbirds and other insects and wildlife. After the caterpillars accumulate a lot of stored energy and turn into butterflies, they're going to enjoy nectar from the flowers that are also in this container, like this heliotrope, zinnias, lantana, and salvia. So if you come to visit the exhibit, you'll learn about caterpillars and plants and the important role that they play in our environment.
The display runs through September and is a must-see for all ages. For more information, visit brooksidegardens.org. Hundreds of runners gather in Potomac for Rockville Rotary Club's Twilight 5K run. Since it started in 1985, the run is a signature fundraising event for the community, and according to organizers, they have raised $1 million.
Runners, on your mark.
We do this every year, and we raise money for the community. Since 1985, we've done the event, and we've given over $1 million to the community. Rockville Ministries of Rockville. We've given to Arts Aging, and we've given money to international projects as well. We do projects like immunization to some of the countries that are still suffering with polio, and we raise money to end just childhood illness throughout the world.
And with that, we close this edition of County Report this week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.